Hello, good evening. It is Nikki again, and I've got a message for you from the Most High. When we lack forgiveness, we hold another soul hostage in an energy that is no longer present. Picture a cage. When someone hurts us, our natural desire for balance and justice will put them in an energetic hold until we feel justice has been served and balance restored. What we fail to remember is that the universe already naturally restores balance on our behalf. Your energetic chokehold actually perpetuates the existence of the imbalance. It is to move from lack, to lack faith that everything happens for you, not to you, and to fear that you must take control in order to restore balance instead of trusting in the perfection of the divine existence that is. When we return to oneness, meaning you remember that there is no separation between you, we ground into a humbled state that allows forgiveness to flow freely. After all, we all make mistakes and have lessons to learn. We are all the fool before becoming the master. Would you want to be held in an energetic prison forever because of your flawed ways of being at any point in time? No, you wouldn't. And if you do feel that way, that you need to be punished eternally for your flaws, then my dear, I'm afraid you have deeper wounds to resolve regarding self-love and acceptance. The way you can maintain your sense of justice and balance after you have been hurt is by allowing yourself to fully feel and process your pain and its byproducts. Validate and acknowledge your truth, and accept only what is yours and release completely what is not yours. Justice occurs when you refrain from taking responsibility for energy that was never yours to begin with. So at this point, I was shown an example, and I was shown a mountain, and this is what followed. With forgiveness, you are asked to be as firm as a mountain, because forgiveness is not soft. And then at that point, I was being shown, like, when rain clouds hit the side of the mountain, the rain clouds are forced upwards, where the air is colder and has less pressure. At this point when I was showed the mountain, I was encouraged to go look up the process of, rain clouds and how they move through the mountains. And this is what me and the Most High unpacked together. So, the rain clouds are forced upwards where the air is colder and has less pressure. Because cold air cannot hold as much water as warm air, it's forced out of the clouds and precipitates as rain or snow. The now dry air moves through the peaks to the other side. Descending down the mountainside warms up the air again and compresses it, which then holds more moisture. The clouds remaining dissipate and evaporate, leaving the other side of the mountain a hot, dry climate like a desert. The mountain is a barrier. Hot air has high kinetic energy. The water molecules move and bounce around with higher speed so they don't stick together as much, thus remaining more like in a gas state. Cold air has slower kinetic energy. The water molecules are moving and bouncing around much slower, so they tend to stick together and condense, creating a liquid, and in some states, a solid if it's cold enough. So, when rain clouds are sent your way, it must first be observed with a coldness, with logic. Step back and logically assess the clouds before you. Allow yourself to extract the waters of wisdom that are present within the cloud. These waters then contribute to your lush growth of greenery and flowers and trees and whatnot. Having extracted the wisdom from the moment, the remaining cloud entity is now able to pass through. After this processing, We can then address the clouds with warmth, with emotion. So emotionally process the remnants of the rain cloud, which will cause it to evaporate entirely, because remember, emotions are energy in motion. Warm air has more energetic motion. So this is your masculine, yang, and feminine, yin, working in unison to alchemize. This is alchemy, which then creates a diverse landscape for all kinds of life to just exist. Forgiveness is truly an incredible superpower. Now you might be thinking, well, what about the person who's sending me the rain clouds? Like, come on. Well, look at it this way. Rain clouds are formed when there is a lot of warm, hot air over a large body of water, like an ocean or lake, thus causing it to now evaporate and, yes, eventually form the rain cloud. So picture the person that is sending you the rain clouds. This person is in a high state of emotion. Those emotions are evaporating from their living waters, their body of water themselves, and creating storm clouds. That being said, the person sending you rain clouds is already living in a storm. They are already living in their own energy. And trust me, this is truly punishment enough, because there is no greater ego death than recognizing that you have been your own devil in your life. So, just to recap, the message from the Most High today: when we lack forgiveness, we hold another soul hostage in an energy that is no longer present. Alchemy is important. Being able to alchemize, to forgive in that degree, is truly powerful, because this is love. It is to be like the mountain, to hold space for diversity of all kinds of beings to exist, thanks to your ability to transmute the storms. For the alchemist is a humble lover when rooted in compassion. Bam. All right. I love you so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for listening. I hope that this was received in whatever capacity you needed. God bless you.